Hi everyone, Dr. Miriam Pinellas here. I wanted to share a few words of support and strength for when you might be meeting yourself in the face of insult and criticism, whether it's coming from your child or someone you're in a relationship with. I want to give a little perspective and expansiveness on what's happening when a person is turning to criticism and putting others down. Because when we can do this, we can better understand our children and what's in front of us and better help them. So in nature, fire needs something to burn in order to maintain its life and to keep rising higher. It needs to burn, it needs to consume. The Bilvavi teaches wood or oil, something to keep its life going and to keep rising higher. So too in us, we have all the elements within us. We all have fire. We all have a desire to keep rising higher in life, in goals, and in whatever it is. And we need something to consume in order to do that. A fire constitution, a person with a lot of fire out of balance, is going to consume others, perhaps, in an effort to lift themselves up and to find a sense of self and to boost their self-esteem. And that might look like putting others down and criticism or isolating from others in order to feel good about themselves. Obviously, that's not the way, because the way is unity and love and knowing one's true worth and true self from the soul. But until a child or a person is educated in that way and gets to know themselves in a real way, you might see this. You might see a fire constitution struggling with their self-esteem is going to be prone to insults and shouting and putting others down. So how do you help a child or person like that? One, you meet them by seeing them. In the elements wheel, the wood is the mother of the fire element. So just my vision and holding space and respect for what I'm seeing. And now you can do that with greater perspective on what an insult is. Just by seeing them, you can cool the fire and bring a pause to the way they're thinking and the feeling about themselves. And then the way you balance fire is with breath, is with the air element, and with guidance and instruction. So you might breathe, and then you might offer words of encouragement. And you may not say anything about the person they're talking about or the issue they're talking about, but just feed their fire from goodness. Compliment something they're wearing, or compliment their ability to see things clearly. A strong fire might not want to be corrected in that moment, but in the moment, just to offer pause and breath and not shut them down. Oftentimes we'll hear a child say something negative about someone else and we'll shut it down, or we'll tell them that that's not okay to say. And while it's not okay, that's in the moment is not always the time to be educating the child, because they're obviously struggling with low self-esteem or any number of disorders or things that occur when a child is not out of balance. So in that moment may not be the time for correction, but in that moment you can offer your presence and your vision, and you can boost them in a place that's good and wholesome for them.